this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Until this year began, Uganda's sugar subsector had been growing steadily for about 10 years, providing employment to over 100,000 people and many more indirectly. Then suddenly it started collapsing, and now the future looks very dark for sugarcane farmers, refiners and transporters. New Vision TV takes a closer look at the economic saboteurs who are determined to kill off the industry, which has been doing so well in terms of value addition.
Misfortunes come in threes, as the saying goes. Uganda Revenue Authority has missed its targets. Government is forced to borrow to meet its recurrent expenditure. As if that's not bad enough, economic sabotagers are making URA's deficit bigger by killing off the local sugar industry that has been contributing nearly 300 billion shillings in taxes a year. The Minister of Trade and Industry on February 12th issued a statement to Parliament titled Importation of 1 million tons of duty-free sugar from Kenya and blamed the current crisis of smuggling of duty-free sugar from Kenya across the border on borders. The minister said there is no authorized importation of duty-free sugar. However, there were bizarre media reports claiming that in October, ironically around Independence Day, Cabinet had authorized the importation of sugar duty-free from Brazil so as to bring down the price of sugar. The minister's statement, which disclosed that the sugar industry, which generated 100 megawatts of electricity and contributes 40 megawatts to the national grid, explained why the sector is now on its knees. For a while, a ton of sugarcane was selling for 175,000 shillings a couple of months ago. It has now fallen to 125,000 shillings after the smugglers pushed down the selling price of a kilo of sugar from the factories from 3,800 to 2,760 shillings. The refining factories are now stuck with 50,000 tons of unsold sugar. Nearly half of this is rotting in Tinyara Sugar Works, which is stuck with 22,099 tons, followed by Kakira Sugar Works, stuck with 13,712 tons, Lugazi's Coal with 8,052 tons, Mayuge with 5,000 tons, GM Sugar with 2,000 tons, and Kaliro Sugar with 1,750 tons. As Ugandans were still digesting the ministerial statement, news came from Kenya last week that the Kenyan security had impounded 50 tons of sugar at Mombasa port coming in from Brazil, packed as Kakira sugar made by Madvan in Jinja. Kenya has for long been a dumping ground for smuggled sugar from overseas made to look like it is heading for Uganda. Common talk in Nairobi is that a powerful Ugandan smuggler is always behind the racket, which is killing both Kenya's and Uganda's sugar industry. In Uganda, sections of the media reported that it was Cabinet that around October that authorized duty-free importation of sugar. The minister, however, said there is no importation of duty-free sugar. However, the minister does not explain why there has been a flooding of imported sugar from the same time it is alleged to have been authorized. Apparently, the smugglers also had the same rumor of the cabinet authorization and went to work. It is also not clear where the minister gets the figure of 1 million tons that have been smuggled into the country the 3 or 4 months. It is also not clear why the minister vows that the crackdown of Jaguars in Bunyoro, yet they're also providing an outlet of the sugarcane that Chinyara cannot absorb. The ministerial statement also discloses that the governments of Kenya and Tanzania have been approached to allow Uganda to export several 100,000 tons of sugar to their countries. Ugandans can now pray that the promised actions to curb sugar smuggling will bear fruit, for hundreds of thousands of livelihoods are at stake.
Moving on, Uganda will on Thursday this week take the lead in hosting the International Infertility Symposium in Africa. The event will be hosted by International Federation of Fertility Societies in close partnership with the Ministry of Health and Uganda Fertility Society and will take place at Serena Hotel in Kampala. It will be under the theme Infertility Awareness, Access, Capacity Building and Management in Sub-Saharan Africa for Happy Families. This was revealed by the Minister of State for Health General Duties, Sarah Opendi during a press briefing at Media Center on Monday. Opendi said the symposium provides a unique opportunity for Africa's infertility care providers, trainers, researchers and policymakers to pool and share knowledge and experience with experts from across the world. And now, 3 people were killed and 8 others seriously injured when a commuter taxi collided head-on with a double-cabin pickup at Amati in Oyam district Monday afternoon along the Kampala-Gulu highway. Those killed include 2 workers of Sino Hydro Corporation Limited working on Karuma Dam and the wife of a Lira pastor. Oyam Police Traffic Officer Patrick Lachen Otika said the accident took place at around 4:30 p.m. when a Toyota Hilux registration number UAL621W driven by Pastor Vincent Okeng of Joy Drilling in Lira from Dima in Chiliandongo district collided head-on and with the taxi registration number UBB740H being driven by one Richard Katende from Kamdini heading to Karuma. The deceased has been identified as Joachim Kabagambe, working with Sino Hydro Corporation Limited, Karuma Dam, as safety inspector, and Eunice Liaka, working as subcontractor, was from Pop John's Hospital Abao and Maume Okeng. The bodies have been taken to Chiliandongo Regional Hospital mortuary for post-mortem. In sports news, Emily Kawesi, head of the Eastern Motor Club, has said that his team will be more than ready to take up podium positions in next weekend's Eastern Motor Club Challenge in Busoga. Over 15 drivers have so far registered to participate in the event that is expected to draw very high speeds in the competitive sections because of the smooth roads. Eastern Motor Club will see drivers like Mansoor Sanya, Abdul Sempewa, Kefa Walubi, Vic Singh, among others for the 4-wheel drivers. In the 2-wheel drivers will be Ahmed Bogere, Okasha Mugoya, Jamada Ruebaga, Peter Brown, Isaac Sozi, Joseph Omo, Ivan Tushabe, Brian Kabenge, Charles Lubowa, Peter Kalule and Lawrence Mwebaze, who will be steering up for the podium positions. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at Lake MBURO National Park. Lake MBURO National Park is a compact gem located conveniently close to the highway that connects Kampala to other parks in western Uganda. It is the smallest of Uganda's savanna national parks. It is home to 350 bird species as well as zebras, impala, eland, buffaloes, oribi, the Fasa waterback, leopards, hippos, hyenas, topi, and redbacks. Take a look.
Kiruhura district accommodates one of Uganda's smallest national parks, known as Lake MBURO National Park. This park contains woodland, and many types of monkeys have made them home. In the forest is where they reside and also raise their infants. Monkeys are so human-like. They guard their babies jealously, just like the humans. In this park, there are no elephants, but other animals like zebras are found here. Lake MBURO also flows through the park, and a bit of vegetation lies on one of the sides. Swimmers enjoy this lake, but worth getting enlightened about are the monkeys. They are adorable. The Japanese macaque, yellow-tailed woolly monkeys, velvet monkey, among other species, can be found here. Now for more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so get your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.